I'm trying to save all the time I spent on Golden Sun modding working on version 2, but if it's minor little stuff like that that I can change along the way, I'll throw a patch for version 1. It wouldn't be the first time I've thrown the patch out there. So here we are, Kaluna. Everyone's trees. We can't do much in it. Ivan's gonna mind read a tree and wonder why it's a tree and is a person, in case he didn't mind read a person already. And zoom! Oh no, everyone's gonna turn into trees, except not because they have the orbs blocking and protecting their paths. Whoosh! And because there's no dialogue, well, we have no idea why they're like that. Oh, I forgot they did it round 2. Zoom! Oh no, Isaac, your shield's not working. You're gonna turn into a tree. Well, actually, while we're here, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an item somewhere around here, and I definitely didn't design the mod with these items in mind, but I'll take a freebie where I can get it, because the game has enough of a challenge to justify it. It might be inside though, and I'm not feeling that ambitious. What I want to do is get this Djinn, because that Djinn is going to be my best friend for the entire playthrough. Even more so than Quartz. Like, that Djinn is so good, there are gameplay mechanics that are built around it. That may sound bad, but trust me, it's not as bad as it sounds. And once you actually see what this Djinn is, you'll be happy that it's that good. In fact, like, we might as well enjoy it while we can, because there is a chance that Djinn won't make a return, or will at least be severely nerfed in version 2. I don't want to get into it yet, but trust me, it sounds like I'm taking things away, but when you see what I'm adding in, it'll make more sense why I'm considering changing it. Well, but first we gotta actually see what the Djinn is. Then things in the mystery will start to make sense. Oh, come on, I fought these guys all the time in Golden Cave. I should be able to run from them by now. I, like, fought a few extra enemies in Vault. I'm not gonna be too worried if I skip 1 or 2 battles along the way. Oh, I guess I can summon. That's one way to get around the whole delusion thing. I actually could have sworn the counter rate for this area must be something from Golden Cave, because I could have sworn this was the last area that actually used. I could have sworn Golden Cave was the last area that had the fees in them, period. But here we are. We got a little friend. You may remember good old Granite from Golden Sun, and if you love Granite from Golden Sun, I can promise you you're gonna enjoy our good old friend Chasm. If you play Dark Dawn, you know exactly what he says. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab the Djinn in Bilbin. I made that whole deal about, oh cool, I foreshadowed where the Djinn was in Bilbin, so players less familiar with Golden Sun wouldn't accidentally miss out on it, and what do you know, I accidentally missed out on the Djinn. I guess I'll go get that before the end of the stream, but yeah. Same name as the Djinn from Dark Dawn, same effect as the Djinn from Dark Dawn, and yes, it's as good as that Djinn from Dark Dawn. You may be wondering, Jackie K, why are you giving us access to a Djinni that blocks 90% of damage as the 4th Djinni, in your case, 3rd Djinni? Oh, my friends. Oh, we'll be clear soon enough. For now, I'll just say it's a hard mode mod. You know what you signed up for. Before I forget for real this time though, especially because I want to come back here anyways to get more recovery items. Probably won't need them, but I feel naked. I'll feel less naked without them. Let's get our, what was supposed to be our third Djinni. There it is! If you were paying attention to that book, you may already know what it does. Replacing Gus in this game is a Djinni called... Let me figure out how I want to set up to go. Seep. It has... Instead of having the chance of double damage that Gus had, I have an early game effect that's a lot more consistent. And yeah, it does it's basically like sap from the first Golden Sun. Make me go and check, okay, why are you giving us such an early game, just such a late game Djinn to us so much more earlier? Oh, my friends, if only you know the broken things that are yet to come. Let me rest up in real quick, and then I'll do the little stock up. All I'm gonna say is the mod is called Dawn of Djinn. Djinn are gonna be even more in the spotlight than they ever were before. Part of the reason for Seep is like, I try to build Djinns around the fact that there's gonna be a lot less, I think, if I recall correctly, there's gonna be a lot less Djinn that attacking Djinn for Ivan, at least that draw from physical attack. Because I kept in mind the factor that Ivan's already not going to be that great of an attacker to begin with. Also, speaking of over here, I want to get a few of these rally teas because those are real nice to have. Mental Mince's reviving effect is probably going to become obsolete soon enough, but not before we get a proper chance to showcase it. Antitoxin, I should have put that money into clarity. It's fine. I'll pick up a couple along the way. I think we're in a good enough state with synergy recovery now that items we won't be as hard pressed to actually get HP healing. Now, let me double check how long we've been doing this stream. Now we're 45 minutes. I gotta find a better system. I think we got a little time to showcase one more thing. I did keep... Especially because there's not really too much I can do to modify the maps. I did keep the linearity. You know what, for demonstrational purposes. I did keep this thing where you can go to the meal first, and then the trust tree. But considering the changes I made to trust tree, it's a lot less recommended to go out of order. You can still do so. There's nothing stopping you. But I'm just gonna say now, you're not gonna be punished for backtracking as badly if you do tree first. However, I just realized if I do this now, I can showcase one of the main gimmicks of Dawn of Djinn before this stream ends, and that just sounds like a fun idea to me. So we're gonna take the path we normally take to get to the Elven Raptor. But spoiler alert, the Elven Raptor may not be waiting for us. Instead, something better. Our first Djinni charm. should I say Djinn charm. So this is how the Djinn charms work. They count as ring equipment, but they can only be equipped to the adept that matches their element. Since this is one based on Jupiter, since this one of a Jupiter Djinn, we have to give it to Ivan. When we equip a Djinn charm, it gives us a new battle synergy. Yeah, I know it's kind of expensive, but trust me, it's worth it. And it's more so that way so I can make it powerful for late game, but still give it out early game. But it does a good amount of damage while lowering resistance. The thing is, it's based on a multiplier, so Ivan can actually make use out of it with his crummy attack stat. The multiplier element is a good chunk of the reason why it's so high. Minus the fact that having the ability to lower elemental resistances this early on in the game also feels a little broken. Granted, if you're going in order, you don't get that right away. Don't get that until after Tret. But you can. It's not going to break the game too badly if you do get it early. And I just figure for showcasing the whole thing that makes Dawn of Djinn, it'd be fun to actually have it for this run.